What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the For Us podcast, the podcast for you.
And for us.
How you feeling? How you living? Shorty but dirty.
I'm feeling good.
What?
Let's ask you how you're feeling. Because last podcast, people were coming for me saying that I never asked you how you're feeling.
I didn't see that comment.
I think I just saw one comment. But I also never read the comments. And I feel like anytime I do go to read the comments, I see something negative. So I'm like, this is why I don't read the comments. But
well, I will say the last few episodes have been negative because people be thinking we fighting.
I know. Well, and
you be coming for me.
I feel like people don't understand that, like, the way I can be, like, super sass to you sometimes. But I feel like the people that know. Like, I saw one comment or, like, multiple comments of people being like, Sav, like, you, whatever. I'm, like, not treating you with respect, blah, 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 all this stuff. This was, like, on a vlog, I think.
Yeah.
But then I see another comment being like, you guys, literally at the end of the video, they put in clips where they're like laughing and joking. Like, it's not like Sav's like dead serious, like being rude to Josh like that.
Yeah.
But anyways, I want to ask you how you're doing.
I'm good. I'm chilling.
You like my answers better. See, we know what we're doing.
What do you mean I like my answers better?
No, I'm just saying that's all you're going to give me. I always give you something. You got to give something.
I'm good. We're going to talk about it on the episode, but playoffs going. Let's talk about that since we're here.
Baby, I just, Stephen A is just like I actually like the playoffs. Like, I like basketball, but the reporters and like the constant sports,
what?
Like, chatter is just so.
What else are they supposed to talk about? The ballet?
What?
The ballet?
No, baby, you talking about it is fine.
No, I'm saying, like, what else are they supposed to talk about?
I don't want to hear them ever.
Yeah, no, Savannah wants to watch the games on mute. And I'm like, bro.
No, I like No, I'm talking about like after, like the recaps and all that. I'm like, I don't care. Like, obviously I don't care.
Whatever. But
no,
I really want Minnesota to win.
You do?
I have a vintage Minnesota Timberwolves crew neck.
Wait, I don't
even know. What? Minnesota. Timberwolves. Where is Minnesota?
Yeah.
Well, you kind of lived by it in near Michigan. Michigan.
I have some family in Minnesota.
That's even wilder.
Right? Or am I thinking of? What's the other M state?
Michigan.
No.
Montana.
No.
I think it is Minnesota.
Okay.
But anyways, them. But then I really want Dallas to get. Here's my prediction because everybody's been asking, and I need to give my finals prediction.
Okay.
Going to the NBA finals, I'm gonna just go who I want because usually I can go like the smart route, like Denver.
But so this isn't necessarily like who you think's gonna go. This is just who.
No, this is who I think and want.
Think and want. Okay.
This is it.
Okay.
Dallas and Boston in the NBA finals.
Wow. I don't know anything, so I have nothing to say back to that.
Dang, Dallas or New York. Dallas and Boston in the NBA finals. And that's my prediction. There you go.
And who do you want to win?
Dallas.
You like Dallas?
Luka, Kyrie.
Kyrie's there?
Yes. I know you made me lead that state. It's like you didn't make me do anything.
Wait, since when is Kyrie there?
He's been there for the past like 2 seasons.
Wait, he went from Boston to there?
No, he was in Brooklyn.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Oh,
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Brooklyn to there.
Where was he? So.
But wait, when we went to the Lakers game, wasn't he with Boston?
Oh my gosh, baby, we were dating. That's so long ago. Nash, you got to get down, bruh. Go lay down.
Just be normal like everyone else in here.
But yeah, Boston. He was in Boston when we were dating.
Okay, but so I'm not wrong by that.
No.
Airplane. Who am I?
Right. But yeah, that's my finals prediction. But I'm doing good. We got a game tonight. Got to watch.
Really?
Really is crazy. You just said you like watching the playoffs.
I do, but no, I only like the end where it's like make or break because I love intense stuff like that.
Make or break.
Like, whoa. I loved the basketball game when I was at your league and like the guy got ejected. Like, that was so it for me.
That's crazy that a dude got ejected in a men's league. It's wild.
He literally got kicked out.
But yeah, but we got some more news though.
We do.
We got a lot of news. We're sharing some things on this episode. Good and bad news, but we'll get to that towards the end. But let's start off with some very good news. We're moving again, and it's not across the country.
Praise the Lord.
It's not across the country. It's not to a different state. This is our first time we're just moving besides I guess Dallas and LA. Well, when we were dating, but I'm saying our first time moving just up the street. Or moving like 15 minutes
like
away.
Close, near, in the same city. Yeah. That is such a relieving feeling because last time we moved, that's why moving, honestly, like I know moving is just kind of a pain and like you obviously don't really, no, I don't think anyone really necessarily enjoys moving.
Yeah.
Like the actual process of moving. Of course, if you're moving somewhere that you'd rather be, you know, then it's like exciting, but there's like the packing, the whole thing. But after we moved from Michigan to Oregon, literally across the country with a 18 month, 2 under 2.
Yeah.
And our youngest is literally 3 months old, a newborn.
Crazy.
And we did it by ourselves.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, we can do anything.
Oh, we can do anything. This is about to be a piece of
It's
cake.
light work.
This is light work, D-Town to the DMV. You know that one? But it's happening. And this time, we bought a house. Let's get a hand clap of praise. We bought our first house, ladies and gentlemen. This is big. We never really share this information with y'all when it comes to for renting, buying, where we're living, outside of like house stuff.
I feel like it's just not that serious.
It's not that serious. Also, just like we have to keep some things private, and that is one of them. So, but anyways, we are buying a house. We bought the house.
We did.
If you watch the vlogs are a little behind. So y'all don't know this, but if you are a podcast listener and watcher, y'all get the inside scoop. We put an offer for a house. It got accepted, and now we have a close date, which is literally next month, very soon, very quick, and I'm super excited about it.
It's pretty crazy because this is like what we prayed for. We wanted to be able to move before this baby was born. It's either just with the timeline, it was either move before the baby was born or we're going to be moving when I'm like freshly postpartum, which wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Either way, I can't help.
That's very true. Like, and I won't let you help either.
Which actually, that's not true. Honestly, I can help. Like moving prior to having the baby is better because if I'm postpartum, I'm like recovering. I also have a newborn, so I really don't really have the extra time.
Right.
Now it's like, okay, yes, I'm pregnant, so I can't be doing like heavy lifting and stuff, but which I want to start doing soon, can go through everything, start donating, like just that type of stuff where I'm just like sitting down, basically purging. And I just don't understand how could we possibly need to purge so much stuff after we just did that and moved.
When we moved here. I can't wait to do it again though.
I know.
There's so much clothes that I'm just going to just give away.
Me too.
I know we're getting rid of a lot of the girls stuff.
Should we have a garage sale? That's kind of like my dream.
That sounds so stressful. And
Does
I don't
it?
even get stressed. That just sounds
That's
like a lot because we have to move in less than a month.
I just feel like a garage sale is so cozy childhood vibes.
All that stuff is not getting sold.
And then after the garage sale, you just pack everything right into the truck and take it to donation.
I guess. We have to see if we have enough stuff. I'm like, if we have, like, and make it worth it. Because it could just be a clothing sale. It's not that many. It's not that bad. Yeah. Someone commented, said, yo, nesting about to be crazy. Because, like, you're starting from scratch in our new home.
I know. I'm going to go wild.
So you're about to go insane.
I'm never going to leave the house because I'm going to have to get everything in place before.
I'm really excited because we're moving in the summer. We're finally here in the PNW. Well, enjoying a PNW summer. Mm-hmm. You've been talking about it. Everybody's been hyping them up to me. You've gotten
a little glimpse.
I even like right now. These past 2 weeks has been like very good weather. And
it's what everyone says keeps them in the Pacific Northwest.
Yes.
The summer outweighs the rainy times.
This is what dreams are made of. We have a fenced in big backyard, which is great for the dogs, which is great for the girls, great for us. We have a patio section too, where we can just be out there.
Yeah. I was thinking about it last night when I was making dinner because you were playing with the girls outside.
Yeah.
And we have like a little patio right now in a back area, but you were playing in the front and we do both, but regardless, even at our new place, you can still do that. But I was just imagining like the kitchen is kind of, I can see the backyard from the kitchen and I'm like, is that my dream come true to look out my window and see my husband playing with my daughters? Like,
wow,
that's literally my dream come true. And what's crazy is I didn't even know, I've talked about how like being a mom was never even really a dream for me. Mm-hmm. Being married was, but I didn't have like a clear like dream or like that is what I aspire to be as a mom, a wife and all that stuff. But now that I'm like in it, I'm like, no, this is my dream. And I just didn't know.
Right.
It's pretty cool.
Oh man, and we've been so like yeah, like this is our first. It's the first time we're ever homeowners, but like the idea of us being renting and buying is just totally. It feels different.
We didn't know how different it would feel.
Yeah, because I'm just like we're paying this rent and
or you're paying a mortgage,
or you're paying a mortgage, and like with the rent, it's just you get what you get. We've been living in apartments. We've been living in townhomes. We lived in a house in Michigan. We rented that. We had like a landlord situation, but this is ours.
It feels a lot different already.
I know we're not even in there yet.
And what's crazy is with renting, I used to have such a not like I don't even know what the right word is, but I used to just kind of really despise the fact that we were renting.
And we were different about this.
We were, but I was always just like, why are we renting? Like we could buy. Because it's just a waste of money. Like your money's just going down the drain. But it's just so not the case. No. And I feel like someone else said this, or I don't know, maybe I just had an epiphany, a revelation. And that is that you're renting, like, yes, your money, you're not like putting it towards to own it.
Right.
But you're paying to live somewhere. And that's just life.
Straight like that.
Like that's literally just life. Some people choose to rent. Some people don't ever want to be homeowners. Yeah. Whatever the case is, but it's so funny. I was so against renting, and now I'm just like, I got over that. But now I'll say now being homeowners, I'm like, okay, that feels kind of good.
It feels good because I mean, all the decisions we don't have to account for anyone about certain decisions we want to make in our house, and this is it's a new journey for us, and it's funny because everyone says house buying is like really stressful, and I'm sure it can be, and I'm sure there could still be bumps for us, but I just feel like we've had such favor and it's been such like a peaceful process, and we prayed for it to be peaceful. And I just feel like neither of us are letting it become stressful. That's very true. I mean, it easily can be stressful.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot, like it can be a lot, even if everything kind of goes smoothly, but it's been good so far.
It's been good. So good. We move in less than a month. Well, we get our keys in less than a month, and then we have we got a new build. But
we want to do some things.
We want to do some things still to make it feel like our house before we move in. And the girls be having their own room. Baby boy's gonna have his own room.
We have a playroom.
Now. I will have an office. Like come on.
We really have the space we need. It's gonna feel good.
Yeah, God is good. So, yeah, that's happening. Y'all can stay tuned on the vlogs because the vlogs about to go crazy.
That's honestly what we're giving all the home updates. Like, that's the whole journey right there.
Yeah.
Which is so sweet that we have all this to look back on. But I was thinking about that. Like, even on my Instagram, I haven't even said. So, like, if you just follow us on Instagram,
you really don't know.
You wouldn't even really know. Like, the vlogs, you guys know. You guys are the real ones because you guys get all the deets.
Oh, geez. All right. So, when this comes out, you're 32 weeks pregnant. How do you feel like we're about to be moving 32 weeks pregnant?
Wait, I'm already 32 weeks pregnant.
Oh, you're 31. Remember we realized?
Sure.
Positive.
Oh, okay, yeah. I can't keep it straight.
But you moving, you just doing anything from like now until baby boy. How are you feeling? What's your vibes with being pregnant right now?
I'm feeling ready to not be pregnant.
Yeah.
But I'm also kind of actually just like a few days ago I was thinking about this. I'm kind of soaking in this last pregnancy because it might actually be my last pregnancy.
Right.
Ever.
So you're just like letting it just
I'm not trying to rush.
All the back pain, just let it all just be there.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to rush stuff too because these moments with our girls, like it's just so sweet the ages they're at.
Yeah.
And not to say that it's going to get any less sweet just because we add a third. I kind of don't like that. I feel like people think like, oh, I'm trying to soak up this. I mean, we were like that with Ride 2, which I get. We're trying to soak up this last time. It's our only, but you're still going to soak up the time. Yeah. You're just adding one more. Like, it honestly makes it sweeter. It's not like taking away from the experience that you get with your other children.
Right.
So, but just like as far as the pregnancy itself, like as my body and just like being literally like the act of being pregnant, I don't know if I'll ever be pregnant again. So I'm like, wait, this is kind of crazy.
Right. What?
No, but I'm also super excited to not be pregnant. And I think that's fine to say.
All right. I totally agree.
I have literally been pregnant since 2021.
And you just don't want to be pregnant. Are you excited about being a mom not pregnant? Does that make sense?
Yes, because
like obviously you're a mom. You're still a mom right now, but to be able to just like
be
get into it.
No, literally, like when we were just at the park yesterday playing soccer with Rye, I can't. And even now that both the girls are so active, like Starly's fully walking, like they both want to play. I'm like uncomfortable. I can't really. I do still, like I push through, but it's just like.
Does that make you sad?
Yeah, kind of.
Really?
That's like the only part to where I'm like, am
Guilt.
I missing out on anything because I'm pregnant? If I would have waited, then I would have been able to be like more fully present at the ages they're at. But it's
they're
not that
so little though.
Yeah, and it's not that I'm any less present. It's just like, okay, if I'm gonna help someone go down the slide, it might hurt my back, but I'm still gonna do it.
Right.
So I don't know. But I am excited to not be pregnant and be a mom.
I can't wait to see what that looks like because I've said this before. I think I said this with Ryan or Starly. I don't know, but just to have, I don't even know what the word is, just to see you in essentially like when we were dating, because obviously when we were dating, you weren't pregnant. To see that kind of version of you and then, but you're a mom to 3.
I know.
That's going to be cool.
Well, it's crazy to think about. So like with Rye, we got pregnant at like, I was 7-8 months postpartum. Mm-hmm. And I can't even count I was like, my postpartum, like all my issues, depression, everything turned around at like 6 months. So I was basically, that first 6 months, I didn't feel anything somewhat at all or like remotely at all like myself.
Right.
So I would say like there was like 2 months where I was like not pregnant. I felt good. Then we're pregnant again. And then Starly, I'm pregnant, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm being a mom to Rye. And then Starly comes, and then I remember I had like a night and day postpartum experience with her. Everything was like total 180 shift. So it was great. But then we literally got pregnant at 4 months postpartum. So I've only not been pregnant while momming for like a handful of months.
And now you can just fully get into it.
It's so cool. And it's
summertime.
I know.
And just, I don't know. It's like, I don't want to use the word like it's like an even playing field between me and you, because it's not, because we carried each other's weights and everything when it comes to parenting. But just to, I don't even know.
It's so, well, it's crazy too. Like I understand that obviously it's about to get like harder, if you will, because we're going to have 3 kids. But I don't even think, for me, I feel like it's going to get easier just because of how
you're not being pregnant.
I just feel so like helpless sometimes with the way I am with this pregnancy in particular, just because I have been in such pain. It's gotten better surprisingly towards the end,
right? Which
thank God for that. But I would rather be postpartum and have a newborn strapped on me. I feel like I would be able to do more,
right?
Even though we're going to be tired. But I'll say this, which is crazy because I feel like after having Rye, I wouldn't have said this, but now after having Starly and just like, this is our 3rd time doing this, I will take newborn tired over pregnancy tired. And people have said that before, and I'm like, y'all are crazy. But now I can understand it, because when I'm newborn tired,
you gotta go.
I'm physically exhausted, obviously.
Right.
Well, mentally kind of, I guess. Like you're just losing sleep, obviously. Yeah. But with pregnancy, not only am I losing sleep, I'm also physically exhausted throughout the day. Mm-hmm. Like my body. Yeah. And then with being postpartum, obviously those first few weeks, first month, whatever, until you feel like, like healed and healthy and whole again, you're kind of feeling that too. But then once your body feels kind of like back to normal, then you don't have like the physical aspect, the physical tiredness. You have just like the mental, like, yeah, you're losing sleep at night. Right. But even now I get up like, last night was a new record. I got up like 5 times EP last night.
I didn't hear you last night.
I got up so many times. And then the last one I got up, it was daylight, but it gets light so early now. Mm. But I was like, should I just get up? Like, I'm getting annoyed. Like, I have to get up every hour anyway. I've been up pretty much all night. Right. But I'm so excited to get my Oura ring.
Oh my God.
Because then I can see how much actual sleep I'm getting. I'm so curious.
What do you mean actual sleep?
It tracks you wear it when you sleep, and it tracks like everything.
I feel like that, especially you, would make you be up because you're thinking about something tracking your sleep.
Really?
And when you say tracking, I mean, you knew you woke up 5 times last night, so what you need the ring for?
No, like it can tell you when you're in like REM sleep, like your deepest sleep. It can tell you so much.
But why you want to know that? It's like
it's so
canceling
cool.
every
I just want to know. I just want to know.
Moment to get a brand deal. I'm just like so against it.
You guys, Josh wanted to know what I wanted for my birthday. I said an Aura ring.
Mm-hmm.
And so I ordered one. I got the sizing kit. I got the right size, and it's supposed to get here tomorrow. I'm really excited. But Josh doesn't really understand. The girlies that get it.
I know, you just haven't explained it, but I guess if you get it,
I don't need to explain it.
No, you don't have to. I just I want you to know for yourself.
Yeah, I do. But I just don't want to explain it to you because I've tried, and then you're still like, I don't get it.
Oh, well, I guess it just didn't do nothing for me.
You just don't like it, and you would never want one?
No. There's certain things that you have that I'm like, okay, I get that for you, but I don't get this for you. That's what I'm trying to say.
Unfortunately, I have to go potty.
Oh, man.
Really quick.
All right.
Do you want to keep it going or do you want to pause?
I don't know what to keep it going about, so I'm just going to wait until you get back. Hate that you got to go, but love to watch you leave.
Wait, you didn't even let me catch my breath.
Oh, she back.
Potty is crazy, huh?
No, it's not. You're a parent. That's all we say.
Yeah, I got to go potty. Okay.
Do you, what's your thoughts on parenting shifts? Since we're talking about you coming back, this is like your comeback. This is like when Michael Jordan came back to the league.
Really?
You back.
That's a lot of pressure on me.
Welcome back, baby. I mean, you're not back yet, but once baby boy's here.
Thanks.
But anyways, but yeah, what's your, I don't know. I know there's people are indifferent about this topic, but where do you stand with it?
I feel like parenting and just like marriage in general, like gender roles, I feel like we're a unique case.
Okay.
Because we don't have, I feel like there's nothing in the relationship, in the marriage or in the parenting connection or duo that one of us wouldn't do.
Y'all, when we first started dating, I will admit I was not eating a lot of healthy snacks or healthy things just in general. And I honestly didn't know where to go to get those. I thought you had to either go to physically into a store
or like make it yourself or something.
Yes. And Savannah would do that, but I didn't know that she was getting these packages from this spot called Thrive Market.
You guys, we love Thrive Market. They've been my ride or die, my go-to for all household essentials, grocery items. They're literally the best. And I try to put everyone onto Thrive Market. I tell my mom, I tell my sister, I'm like, you guys, if you need just like a alternative healthy swap for your favorite snack, this is the place. I feel like Thrive Market's going to be it already is my go-to. I place orders every so often, but when I'm postpartum, I really want to focus on just getting back on my health grind.
They also have baby essentials too, not just groceries.
Yeah, they have baby products, they have cleaning supplies, and everything is like with clean ingredients, which is music to my ears.
Literally.
Just to give you guys a little glimpse into like my last Thrive Market order, I got a lot of snacks for the girls, it's like my go-to for healthy kid snacks, but I also got some stuff for us. I got the Good Crisp Company crisps. They're like a healthy Pringle.
Schmacks.
We've talked about these.
Sour cream and onion.
They're really good. I also love the Late July chips. And then I got these. I've never tried them, and they're really good. It's like a healthier alternative for a Pop-Tart. Oh. It's Nature's Path, and I got the strawberry frosted ones. You put it in the toaster, a little butter.
Butter on a Pop-Tart is wild.
No, it's so good.
As y'all know, we just bought a house, and we are definitely balling on a budget. Everything is budget. If it's not in the budget,
it ain't in the budget.
It ain't in the budget. Get it out. But thanks to Thrive Market, though, we are saving on average 30% each order, and it's doing what they need to do. So if y'all are interested in Thrive Market, save time and money and go shop Thrive Market today. Go to thrivemarket.com/forus for 30% off your first order plus a free $60 gift.
I love a free gift.
That's THRIVE market.com/forus. thrivemarket.com/forus.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I don't mind. Like, last night I cooked and then I started to just like do dishes and you were like, what are you doing? Because usually
I like to do
you like to do them. But I'm not like, I cook, you clean, this. And that's how I kind of feel when it comes to parenting too.
Yeah.
There's not like certain things that you do and that I do. We both do everything.
Yeah, definitely.
And so as far as shifts and like swapping, I think we just kind of know. Like last night when I was making dinner, you had the girls and you were playing with them.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
It just flows for us.
It just flows, but also it's like I think that's one of those things where it needs to be an unsaid thing. Mm-hmm. I mean, yes, maybe there could be communication about like, hey, can you go do this with them? But like, I don't know. When you become a parent, it's literally not about you ever, unless you're not with your kids and like you're on a date night or like it's literally you're just focusing on your. But when you're around, when it's time to be a parent, it's just time to be a parent.
Especially in the season we're in with young, we literally have 2 babies.
Oh, for sure.
We have to be locked in. Like, there's no time to just be like, we're full on. When we're on, we have to be on.
Yes.
We can't just sit back.
Exactly.
They're both at such like a needy age.
Yeah. So for me, like yesterday, I just knew, I mean, you're cooking dinner. So I'm not going to be like, I'm not just going to let the girls just, I could be in there.
Yeah.
And just be like chilling and just let the girls do whatever they want or whatever. But that wouldn't, that would just be chaos for everybody.
Like and sometimes the girls are inside. Sometimes you guys are inside when I'm making dinner, which is totally fine. But with the weather in the summer and stuff, like I'll say me having just like a peace and quiet kitchen and you guys were outside, that was like filling me.
For sure.
And you knew it would.
Yeah.
And I feel like vice versa. Like there are certain things where I'm just thinking of yesterday, but like you were editing. So granted, me and the girls did bother you a few times. We're notorious for that. Mm-hmm. But I was like, right, let's go do our flashcards.
Right.
And like we sat down and we were doing an activity because I was like, okay, let's let Daddy finish editing this. And then I gave you Starly and then she was pestering you.
Yeah.
But just like certain things like that, we just kind of have learned each other. Mm-hmm. But I won't say that there aren't moments where we're like, you know, hey, I need you. We have to like clearly communicate. Hey, can you do this really quick? I have to post this or I have to like reply to these emails. I have to.
I'm not. That right there. That's communication. That's normal. Okay. I feel my only thing is just the.
I know what you're about to say.
Tell me.
Or I can just say it. I did this earlier, so can you do this? Like, I fed Ryan Starley like breakfast and lunch. Like, can you make them dinner and do the bath?
Right.
Like, we don't keep tabs.
Keeping tabs while parenting
and in marriage, that can be really a bad place to be in.
100%.
I think, especially with like, because I can even catch myself, you know, quote unquote nagging or certain things about like the trash, or I have had to work on that because I don't know. I just for us, we always are assuming or trying to assume the best of each other, and when you start to assume the worst. Like, for example, your husband didn't take the trash out to make you mad. They didn't do it. And they probably forgot. And even if they didn't forget, it's like you have to remember that, like, you're not perfect either. And it can't just be constantly pointing the finger and keeping tabs. And I did this, so you have to do this now. It's not a competition. It's not let's keep everything even. It's like if someone needs extra. Like, if you're sick, you're not just going to be like, oh, you still have to do the dishes. You have to take out the trash. Maybe someone is, but, like, we would never do that. Yeah.
I feel like it just makes parenting a little easier when you're not worried about
who's doing what
or keeping tabs. And now this is not to say, we're not talking about, like, stay-at-home moms. I don't know. Like, I agree. I think when a stay-at-home mom is doing what they're doing and then the dad comes home, or a stay-at-home dad and the mom comes home or whatever, I agree with, hey, dad, hey, mom, it's your turn to get into it. Because I've been here with these kids all day. I feel
like that's actually really controversial for some people because some people are like, okay, I understand though you're tired and you've been working all day. But it's honestly like that's just life. And
that's just being a parent.
The stay-at-home parent is tired too.
Yes.
They've been working all day.
100%.
With the kids. Like, it's still work. It's just different, whatever capacity.
Yeah.
So I agree with you that like when the parent comes home, say they're coming home from their 9 to 5.
That's what we would do, I feel.
Like, okay, you know, start helping me or whatever. But also, I think honestly at that point, I think it's just like, okay, we're both here now, thank God. Like, let's like divide and conquer.
Right.
Especially if you have multiple kids.
Yeah.
If you just have one, then it's like, okay, maybe. But at the same time, it's like, no, because I look at it as the stay-at-home parent and the working parent, they've both been working all day.
Yeah.
So why, when the just the one that hasn't been around the kids, you know.
I don't know, but I would if I was the one that was out, you know, working my 9 to 5, I would want to be with my kids when I get home and just that, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just me when it comes to that vibe. But yeah, I don't agree with the shifts. I don't agree with the keeping tabs. Just because I did this, I feel like you should do this, and it's all about. I mean, at the end of the day, it's communication, but it's all about just communicating your expectations. What should you want, especially with parenting when you're dating too, and when you're like about to get married or you're thinking about having kids. Have those discussions.
Yeah.
Like, okay, how do you feel about me doing this, or how, as a mom or as a dad, like how involved do you want me to? Because I don't know. Because sometimes moms just want to just do everything.
Yeah.
And
like they wouldn't want their husband to make breakfast for the kids. They would want to do it.
Right. And then maybe the husband's like, great, I don't want to anyway. And that could work for y'all. Yeah.
And there are certain things. I mean, I'm not saying that all like quote unquote parenting shifts or whatever like rhythms are bad or toxic. I think there's a right way to do it. And some people probably thrive on like a schedule, and they know this is my role as a parent. This is my and they like that. But when it
becomes like, it seems like you two are against each other.
Well, yeah.
That's where my problem is.
No, yeah, that's not what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. There is a healthy way that I think it can be done. Like if there's just clear, say for example, like most of the time, especially since I'm pregnant, like you give the girls their baths. Like it's rare that I give someone a bath. And that's just like a known thing, but it's not, I think where it becomes an issue is if I'm like, what, like if say you are editing something, or even if say you just need to go, you have a basketball game, you have anything. It doesn't even have to be work.
Right.
And you can't give the girls a bath. Right. I'm not gonna be like, what are you doing? You have to give them a bath.
Right. Or make me feel bad for
not for that. A bath. Yeah. So it's like, that's when I think it becomes an issue, because you can have like dedicated things, which we kind of do. It's like unspoken, or maybe we have communicated certain things at some point. But there's just things we just like, we have like such a flow, and we know kind of like what we're gonna do and how we're gonna manage with the girls. Yeah. But if it becomes like, no, you do that. Like that's your job.
That's when it's the problem.
Like, no, actually, we're both equally their parents. So why is that your job?
Exactly. I agree.
Except for taking out the diaper pail. I'm just
but I don't want you taking. I don't like you taking out the trash.
The best part is the other day when I told Josh, I said that I don't know how to take it out, but I actually have never taken that one out.
Maybe that's the one we had in Michigan.
I know. I never touched that thing. Is like my worst nightmare next to like loose teeth.
We're not even gonna talk about that. Savannah has an ick with when our kids start losing their tooth.
That's my worst nightmare.
But it's not your tooth though. I can see you. But it's like, it's not your teeth though.
You know
so
what?
Just be there for
I
your
think it
kids.
is. I used to have, and I sometimes still have these dreams.
That your teeth fall out.
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard of those dreams, but their teeth is just gonna grow right back.
No,
well, you have 3 kids, and it's gonna happen for all of them. Know. So
you better lock in. I'm just kidding. No, I'll get over it. I think there's certain things when it comes to parenting that if you had any ounce of selfishness, or not even selfishness, but just something that you're like, I don't really do that. Like, I don't really like throw up, or I don't really like snot, or I don't like poop, like whatever. It's like, you don't have a choice.
Just gotta get into it.
You just gotta do it. But no, the loose teeth thing is really an ick for me. So I'm gonna have to really pray and work through that.
Shifting gears. This is the last crunchy water people will see for a really long time.
I was just gonna bring up your crunchy water.
Well, go ahead. It'll be like a good.
You really only drink your crunchy water during the podcast. So if people just watch the vlogs,
I drink it for
and basketball.
Yeah, I was gonna say I love.
That's the only 2 times you drink water in life. Now, why would you not rather have a nice?
Oh my gosh.
Ice cold.
Or y'all like this sound?
No, they don't like that sound.
Whatever.
Water break.
Anyways, we did not want to have to make this announcement or episode.
We didn't?
I mean, yeah, we did. But for us, podcast, as you guys know, it is coming to a break, if you will. This is a decision that we kind of went back and forth on. And actually, we got more clarity on it while we were in Hawaii on wanting to make this decision. And it's happening. This will be the last episode until we don't know when. We're not going to put a date on it. there are certain things that are happening, obvious things, as in we're buying a house.
We're about to have 3 under 3.
We're about to have baby boy will be here in a couple months. There is another business venture that is starting like in the next couple months as well. And our time, there's just a lot of things pulling us in a lot of different directions right now. And the pod, as much as we love it so much, and we love you guys and the audience and the community that we have created with this, as much as we love it, this would be the one that we would want to take a break back, because we don't want to be creating content or just sitting here or traveling, having these guests, and it not be the best that we want it to be.
We don't want it to be like an obligation, like, oh, we have to shoot, we want to be able to give you guys the best that we can give. Definitely. And we don't feel like we're just a little bit stretched too thin. Yeah. And like we could just keep going and it could still be like one of our things that we have to do weekly. But like we said, we'd rather give you what y'all want and what y'all deserve. Exactly. Not just be like, okay, let's just show up and just shoot it really quick for them and they'll have an episode, but it might not be, the best. Right.
So yes, I will say though, like the vlogs will still be there. We YouTubers again, for real. If we being honest, like we
YouTube's making a comeback.
YouTube is like, hey, and even if it's not, we are, and I've been enjoying it. But we've had the idea of like even throwing in some, not even podcasts, but like moments where just the camera's rolling, and like we've been doing it with the voiceovers that you guys have been seeing with the movie, using our mics, and a lot of you guys were commenting saying, "Oh, this is giving like podcast vibes." It's like someone said, "Oh my gosh, I love this podcast in this vlog," and I'm like, that wasn't the goal, the intention, the intention. But if you like, it really enjoy the pod and you really enjoy like the mics and all those things, some of that stuff might be in these vlogs, y'all. We inching up on an hour vlogs. I just want to let y'all know we've been dropping 30-40 minute Johns.
That's long,
which is long for us because we love a good 10 to 15 minutes. Well, no, you do. Savannah loves a good long vlog.
Okay, I like long vlogs like as a viewer. Mm-hmm. And when I say this, I'm just thinking of Kyra. Like, I love to watch her vlogs. You guys know Caitlin and Kyra. But she will deliver the long vlogs. Yes. And when you like someone, not to say that you guys like us, but hopefully you do if you're watching. Anyways, it's just like, why not give the most that you can give?
I love it. And we love doing it. It's just, I think this is just the way we're going to do YouTube from here on out. It's something different.
I think too, that does give more like podcast vibes, if you will, because you guys know with the podcast, we're just chilling. It's pretty much like no edits. So as far as the vlogs go, it's kind of like similar vibes. Mm-hmm. So I feel like you guys aren't, like, maybe some of you are crushed that we're saying we're not going to do the podcast for now anymore. But if you watch the vlogs, I feel like you'll get similar vibes.
Yeah, I definitely agree. So that is the sad news. But like I said, the good news is the vlogs are still there. There might be some podcast in the vlogs. Baby boy will be here. We're going to document that journey. We are moving. We're definitely documenting that journey. And then there's something else happening that we will obviously be documenting. You guys will see that soon, very soon, like in the next couple of months. So,
it's not sad.
It's not sad at all.
It's not the end of an era. It's just it's not goodbye. It's just see you later. That's literally what it is.
It's literally just see you later, because we definitely have plans on bringing the podcast back. We definitely have plans on going on tour with this podcast and bringing guests and stuff with us. All of those plans are still there. But we just don't want to be stretching ourselves too thin, and we want to give y'all the best. Like we keep saying, we want to give y'all the best. So
period T.
Huh?
Period T.
Period T.
My hips hurt. Sorry for my knee like this, you guys. This is like
kid.
This isn't very like ladylike for me to be sitting like this, but right. It's just it is what it is.
Do what you gotta do. But I guess that's it for this episode. We love you guys so much. Thank y'all so much. Hey, I want to give a big shout out to our editor. I don't know if she's even watching this episode, but Hannah, we love you so much. You guys don't know, we've had a podcast editor for some time now. She's been editing these vlogs, getting them out to you guys.
Which honestly, if it wasn't for her, I feel like not the vlogs, the podcast.
The podcast, I mean, yeah.
If it wasn't for her, I feel like we probably would have had to tap out sooner.
Yes.
And so, yes, we do love you.
Yeah. So Hannah, shout out to you. And also shout out to y'all, because we stopped in this podcast. I want y'all to start y'all podcast or start y'all vlogs, because I know a lot of you guys have been either just waiting for that push or you just don't know where to start. I want y'all to create that content, because I would love to find some new YouTubers to watch or a new podcast to watch. And if y'all rocking with us, I know for a fact I'm about to be rocking with y'all on a real note. So consider this your sign again. You know, I'll be telling you, this is your sign. Go start your own content, and we all just gonna watch it. We all gonna watch it together. All the silent commenters or silent watchers, y'all been out the woodworks. I need y'all just to go to the vlogs and just comment on there, because y'all be hiding. But anyways, if y'all hiding and y'all want to create your own content, this is your sign to do that as well. So get into it. But Savannah's drinking her Alani Nu pink slush.
Don't draw attention to this.
Why? You
people
love
are like,
them.
oh my gosh, you should not be drinking that while you're pregnant. I just have a little bit, you guys. I just need like a little sip. I love Alani Nu so much. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I can't.
She loves it a lot.
But pink slush is crazy. It's so good. Do you want to try it?
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay. I like your hat.
Thank you. But we love y'all.
Yeah, I was kind of having fun with you.
I know this was fun, but we can have fun on the vlogs.
You're right. We're still gonna have a lot. We have even more fun on the vlogs.
We be going brazy on the vlogs. I can't wait. So if y'all want more, and if you're not a vlog watcher, you should be a vlog watcher. Cause that's
Wait, really quick.
Yeah.
I was just watching our vlog because you posted a vlog today, and I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
And I was watching me do a Trader Joe's haul, and I was like, it's so funny because I don't edit anything, but sometimes when I'm vlogging, I'm like, oh, this is how Josh is going to edit it. Cause I feel like we just kind of know, but I'm watching the grocery haul because I kind of did it more like I thought it was gonna be like a quick, like, this is this, you knew it when you were editing it. Cause I was like this, and you just kept
actually, I didn't know that. I knew.
And a couple times I like reset stuff because I thought I thought you wanted it to be quick.
Yeah.
So I was like, it was just funny because I was like, okay, Josh kept everything in, so I should have just
like a behind the scenes. I usually be telling Savannah like these hauls are boring.
I know Josh tells me they're boring, so I tried to make it quick so you could do like quick edits and it could be like a 1 minute haul.
Some of them don't even make the cut, but they've been making the cut lately because I like the vibes of the vlogs now.
The girlies that get it. Do you guys like the hauls in the vlogs?
I think they do. That's why I kept them in.
I know people like them because I enjoy watching. Like, if someone's telling me every last thing they got from the grocery store, I want to see every last thing they got.
Oh, okay.
It's amazing to see.
Y'all agree with that?
Amazing to see. It's crazy.
Talking about yourself is wild.
No, I'm saying amazing to see what other people got.
Oh, yes.
I want to know what they got from the store.
Yes. Yeah.
So anyways, maybe I'll learn to edit.
That would be awesome.
And then I can edit my grocery haul the way I wanted it and the way I envisioned it to be.
Nash, are you
That's
kidding me?
That's absolutely insane.
All right. Well, we love y'all. We will see y'all soon on the pod, but we'll see y'all in the vlogs probably in the next couple of days. But we love y'all, and we'll see y'all not next week.
Wow. Oh, am I going to cry?
Don't cry.
Okay. Bye.